Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Last time we left off, we were investigating the death of Tokiko, the president of NICE, the Japan branch, and we kind of found something and someone, but they got away and we got demoted. We have 3 days to solve this case, or else, you're screwed. So, there's that. And I do apologize if there's been any lag of videos. Adulting and work has been very busy, so, I gotta take the pros and the cons together. It is what it is, but, I'm always gonna keep trying to make these videos whenever I can. Regardless, we also talked about, what else we can do. And there's quite a few number of places we can go to now and talk to people. However, before we do so, I do have my little thing here to talk to. What ability might be useful against old men? I don't even know what I'm going for here. I think I have a new thing here. I'm technically Mizuki now, so whatever I choose, whatever. So let's do the Schmidt style backbreaker. Yeah, why not? Okay. Now, I believe the first place we can go to is Aoen. Yeah, Aoen Garden. I guess it's like an orphanage. And this is owned and operated by Kizuna's father, who's apparently very rich, and apparently he was giving funds to Shikata. So that seems kind of dubious. So let's see what he has to tell us and take things from there. I already have certain thoughts about Kizuna and what's going on, but anyone new in the game, I'm like, I don't know if I trust you, but we'll see.
Huh? Ryuki, why are you here?
To question people for the investigation. Why are you two here?
Kizzy comes here to play with the kids sometimes. She really loves kids.
Yes, I find it quite soothing, and it energizes me.
I'm just tagging along.
That makes sense. Mizuki could probably fit in with the kids pretty good.
I feel like I just got insulted. Mind if I kick your ass?
Big Sis is quite popular with the children here. She played with them often when she was still living with Mr. Date as well.
You gotta love her character, I mean... Alright, before we talk to both of them, let's look around here, see what we got. Oh my god, there's no green yet! What's going on? Here it is. A jungle gym! I was never good at those when I was a kid, if that makes any sense. I love the swings, though. That's a clock? On a slide tower. Huh. Clock tower? Hey, Capcom, when the hell are you going to bring back that series, by the way? I know you guys aren't watching this, but still. I'm not even a fan of... I'm scared. You guys know I'm not really good horror game fanatic. Although I try. But still, I mean, a clock tower... That was a classic. And I don't know what the hell the last one was. Was it 3 on the PS2? There had to have been another one, right? I still feel it's been a long time since we had one. And this goes kind of back and forth on my discussion I had a few episodes back about, either you want to revitalize IPs or make new ones. I'm happy with both. It would be cool to see new stuff too, but it's always cool to see dormant IPs get risen again, if that makes sense. So, we'll see what's what. Wasn't really that much to investigate. I don't know if we're actually ever going to go inside this place, but... Oh well. I guess we can go ahead and talk to Mizuki first. Let's see. She's looking around curiously. She looks pissed. Can't even begin to imagine her taking care of children. But she'll kick me if I say that, so I'll keep it to myself.
Oh, so you want to get kicked?
Your thoughts are written all over your face.
I was about to say, I'm like, it's like she's looking at us. She can hear what the hell what we're saying.
It's all right now, because I am here! Half-mite!
What?
You just seemed kind of quiet, so I thought maybe you weren't feeling well.
But I'm always like this. Though, now that you mention it, I guess my old leg wound is bothering me a bit. Wait, where are you looking, perv?
Huh? You brought it up. By the way, is that a bullet wound?
Yeah.
Doesn't it hurt?
No, not really. It's from when I got shot by the new Cyclops killer. But I think the pain I felt inside was worse. Now I'll be scarred forever because of that bastard.
I remember that scene as well, and it bothered me so much, like, how she was crying out in pain, you know? Getting shot, I mean, ouch, it must hurt, you know? I don't know, just, damn it, freaking Sojimon, whatever your name was. No, Saito. I don't know where the hell I'm getting these names from.
Oh, nothing. Being here takes me back. School's closed because of the flu. We won't have classes for a while.
Then aren't you supposed to stay at home?
A certain freeloader is at home all the time because he's on vacation. It was so annoying. I had to get outside.
She must mean Mr. Date.
Young girls have wills of their own.
So wait a minute, do they actually do that in Japan? Like, if somebody has the flu, or if it's like flu season, or if it's, excuse me, if it's like really rampant, do they close the school down for a little bit? I mean, frankly, I feel like that's pretty smart because, like, it can stop the spread, you know, at least at some capacity. Because the flu, I mean, yes, there's medication out there for it, whatnot, but people can still get very sick and pass away from it as well. Frankly, actually, I'm not getting into discussion. Kizuna, she has a gentle smile on her face. So let's save about the questioning for last. Why do you call her Big Sis?
We did not get much of a chance to speak yesterday. For various reasons, I have been living with another girl since I was 9 years old.
Another girl? Not your relative.
No, we were not related by blood. We were the same age, but I referred to her as Big Sis. She was so beautiful, collected, and dependable. She was the spitting image of an older sister. There is something about Mizuki that reminds me of her.
I see. Beautiful and collected, huh?
Why does that look in your eyes offend me so much right now?
Is she not with you anymore?
When she turned 15, she was adopted. So, we do not live together any longer.
I was getting a little worried because she was using past tense. I'm like, oh, this series has a lot of loss, so it's like, damn it. How close are you and Mr. Date?
Indeed, we have been quite close. Some time ago, when I nearly got in trouble with some delinquents in town, Mr. Date saved me. Since then, I have been showing my gratitude with home-cooked meals, or booking a hotel room for him if he is unable to go home for whatever reason.
Like when we got in a big fight and I kicked him out.
As we continue to interact, we have come to form a sort of mutually beneficial relationship.
You must like Mr. Date, Kizuna.
Yes, but merely as a friend.
She was pretty direct about it.
Yep. That old vibrating bed of a man would never be a viable romantic candidate.
I mean, there's also the thing where she's 18 and he's like...
So what is it you wish to discuss?
30-something or 40-something. So, there's that. Hello, porn actor from the 80s. What is going on, man? The mustache, I was gonna call it an ascot at first, but just a wrapped around scarf. Like, what's going on?
Father.
And who is this?
Mr. Ryuki from the police. He is investigating the HB case.
I see.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kuruto Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department. May I ask you some questions?
That's fine, but I don't have much time. I would appreciate it if you're quick about it.
He's a little stern. That's what I'm getting out of it. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I was able to get all the questions out of Kizuna. So, damn it. Well, you know, it's gonna happen quite a lot where I'm gonna progress the story when I don't mean to, but, you know, it is what it is. I want to call him Rishi Shieda. So, why are we even asking that question? We already know.
Indeed I am.
An investor and founder of the Chieda Foundation. You're also the chief director of Iowan and a major shareholder of Horodori Institute of Genetics, is that right?
And all of that has kept me quite busy. So, you already know all that about me. What more do you want me to say?
This guy's a piece of work. He obviously doesn't respect us.
I mean, he is one of the wealthiest people on Earth. A police officer is probably like an ant to him.
Oh, one of the wealthiest people on Earth? Oh yeah, we're like a peasant to him. Like, we're nothing. No wonder he's acting like that. I thought he was like, oh, he's just one of the wealthiest people in Japan. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're wealthy, you should still act like a freaking human. But no, I mean, money changes people, unfortunately, quite a bit. So.
Of course I know about it. One of the victims was from the research institute I invest in. I've suffered heavy losses because of it. It was quite the aggravating incident. As a citizen, I would like the police to resolve this problem as quickly as possible. Before they waste any more of our taxes, that is.
Ugh.
You know, I always get a little, like, blah anytime somebody whoops out that comment, like, you know, I'm a citizen, I pay your taxes. It's like, okay. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, police are 100% correct and amazing all the time. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We've seen that for, I wouldn't even say years, decades and decades of actions that we've seen, you know? It's very unfortunate, because of course there are great people out there that are in some type of enforcement or law enforcement, but you know, it just takes that one terrible person to kind of ruin it for everybody. And I don't mean to get like into these discussions at all during these videos, but especially nowadays with how the world is, it's like we have to realize that we need change for the better everywhere. Like, everywhere in the world. Now, when is that going to happen? Who the hell knows? Alright, let's go through all these questions.
Jin Furroway. You mean the first victim? Of course I know of him. In fact, anyone involved in finance couldn't avoid knowing him.
Were you close with him at all?
Not particularly.
I checked. He and Jin had practically no contact with each other.
Well, he is the director of the research institute I'm funding. Or maybe I should say was. Either way, that was the extent of our relationship.
He was quite, well, an eccentric individual.
And I only invested in his work. I don't care what his personality was like. It doesn't concern me as long as it doesn't affect his job.
Was there any work-related trouble?
Not at all. You seem to be searching for a motive for me to kill Chikara. However, I gain nothing from his death. I have suffered nothing but losses because of this incident. In other words, I am a victim as well. And you suspect me of all people. The police in this country continue to prove their own uselessness.
Seriously, what is up with this guy? If only he didn't have so much authority, we could pin something on him and book him.
Well, hold on now.
I was like, hold on a minute. Let's not, you know, abuse our authority here. What the hell was I just talking about? What I'm more interested in is, why was he investing in this institute? Like, what was it about Chikara's work that made Ryuki here super like, yeah, I want that? Is he part of that order of the percent where they want to achieve mortality? Like, something's going on with them, straight up.
I understand you are the majority shareholder of Horodori Institute. As the de facto owner of the Research Institute, I'm sure you must know of its origins and insider information.
What are you trying to say?
I explained the information about Chikara that Tama had obtained, about the dubious research that he had been conducting, about the rumors of human experiments, and that his research facility was forced to shut down 9 years ago, along with the fact that Chikara disappeared in order to avoid being investigated. and that the current research institute was built after the heat from that incident had settled down.
Did you know all of this?
I did.
You provided the capital required to rebuild the research institute, did you not?
Yes. The gene therapy research that was being led by Chikara. That research had a great deal of value and potential. Even with all the advancements in this day and age, there are many people who are still suffering from incurable diseases. Not to mention all of the children who can't live a normal life due to the illnesses they were born with. I have seen the suffering of so many people, precious to me. Chikara's research had the potential to help all of those people. It brought hope to humanity itself. It's certainly true that his personality and past weren't without issues, and I won't deny that the research faced criticism due to its radical nature. Still, if it can help alleviate the suffering of so many people, I wanted to put my support behind it. In other words, I invested in the future that research institute could bring us.
Tama, is there anyone in Mr. Chieda's family that has an incurable disease?
No, and of course, he doesn't have one himself either. His only daughter is completely healthy, and his wife, Kizuna's mother, passed away long ago.
So it's a very noble thing why he's into the research and why he's funding into it. I guess we'll have to accept that as is. I am curious though, because he said people are precious to me and whatnot, although apparently it's no one in his direct family. Because at least what Tama said, you know, Kizuna's fine, he's fine, the mother passed away years ago. So, okay.
Who's that?
The president of NICE Japan.
NICE? I'm not familiar. I've never even heard of it.
What were you doing 2 days ago? February 11th, around 8 p.m. And on February 9th, at 6 a.m.
What is that supposed to be? Confirming my alibi?
Yes, well, it's only a formality.
I see the police have no problem wasting people's time. Well, fine. 2 days ago, I was having dinner with the Federation of Economic Organizations in Ginza. I was on a business trip on the 9th, and I stayed at a hotel in Kyoto.
Tama?
I just checked. He's telling the truth. He was spotted on surveillance cameras in each location.
Wasn't Tokiko in that same area or no?
What is it?
No, it's just... Is this your first time here?
Kizzy's invited me a bunch of times before.
Big Sis is very popular among the children, and she is great at keeping them entertained.
I'm not as good as you, Kizzy.
I see. Feel free to come back anytime. Any friend of Kizuna is welcome here.
Ryuki, I just looked into Iowan. I came across some interesting information. 23 years ago, a child in their care went missing.
What?
The child was 6 at the time. His name was Uru Somazuki. It was reported extensively, but he still hasn't been found.
So that means he would have been 29 right now. Okay. And that is a little weird how he was looking at Mizuki and he's like, I keep saying her name differently. I apologize. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I guess... Oh, before we do anything, let's wink.
No matter how much wealth you have, there is a limit to the people you can save. How powerless I am. Perhaps it's necessary to be accepting of help wherever you can get it.
Okay. And speaking of the wink syncs, you know, I had a viewer just recently tell me kind of like the, because I kept getting confused about like how we could wink sync when I could have sworn Tama says she can only use it like once a day or like uses a lot of power or something like that. But I think it was more so it was worded pretty poorly from what they mentioned. I guess it's like it recharges when we go in between areas. It just takes a lot out of Tama when she does it, and she just hates doing it. I think that's how it is. I apologize if I got that mixed up, but there you go.
Mr. Chieda, there's one more thing I'd like to ask.
What is it?
It's about Uru Somizuki. You remember him, don't you?
Yes. I will never forget. The Iowan missing child. That's what the media called it back then. Was it a kidnapping or an accident? The case was never solved. And the child is still missing to this day. What a painful memory. It makes my heart ache. As the chairman, I take full responsibility. But wouldn't you agree that the police should take most of the blame? After mobilizing so many investigators, they weren't able to find a single clue.
What do you think, Tama?
He has some personality issues, but he doesn't seem like an evil monster. It doesn't seem like he's lying either. Though it is concerning that so many mysterious incidents have been happening around him.
Are we done here? We've wasted enough time, I think. I'll be going now.
Father! Please! Let me marry your daughter! I swear I'll give her a good life! I swear it to the heavens! So please, please, give me permission to marry your daughter!
Kizuna, I'll be coming home late again tonight.
Yes. Goodbye, Father.
Wait! Please don't ignore me!
Kizuna, who is this?
A stranger.
Oh, wait! We met at Matsushina Diner 2 days ago!
You're that unemployed guy, Leon, right? Did you go to the unemployment office?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's a no.
In other words, you're a leech on society.
I've never sucked anyone's blood.
I don't think he was being literal.
No job, no education, no manners. Not to mention, you're drinking in the middle of the day.
Oh, but this is non-alcoholic.
And you dare call me father. To put it frankly, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
How rude! I'm a human being, thank you very much. And I am not a pole vaulter.
In any case, stay away from my daughter. Though it's not like she would give you the time of day anyway.
Wait! Aww. Izzy's dad must be really busy.
I don't think that was the issue.
Looks like he's feeling down, but his core remains undamaged.
He really needs to just back off at this point. The dude's just being very blah. What should I do to relax? What the hell is Liengar yoga? I guess it's loving, though. So, okay. Oh, my God. Well, you know, at least he had the balls to go up to her father and, you know, ask permission, even though it's still very stupid. But, So I wouldn't necessarily say he didn't have any respect. He's just stupidly naive. And it's only been 2 days, man. What the hell? Forgot the sandbox right here. Kind of blends in with everything else, so...
I've been here before, but this was my first time meeting Mr. Chieda. Though, That guy from Matsushita Diner is kind of a weirdo, isn't he? He doesn't seem like a bad person, but...
And see, that's the thing. Like, he doesn't seem like a bad guy at all. It's just... he's very naive and aloof and stupid. And, like, come on, man. You meet a girl, you immediately fall in love, and you want to marry her right there, right then. Now, I'm not saying that it hasn't ever happened somewhere in this world. I'm sure it has. But, come on. It's weird. It's freaky. I don't know. And the way Mizuki was talking about Kizuna's father, like, she's like, although, it's like, no, please tell me what the hell's going on. Like, we need to know, what are your thoughts? What's going on here?
That is how my father always is. Mr. Ryuki, is my father related to the case somehow?
It's still hard to say.
I see. He has been following me around since we met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago.
Great, a stalker.
Considering how persistent he is, I may have to deal with him as a cop.
Oh, actually, he was so persistent that I allowed him to consider us friends for the time being.
Seems like this girl's problematic in her own way.
Now, I would say that she seems way too nice for her own good, you know, but she needs to be careful. Like, what he's doing, he may think it's sweet, whatever, but no, dude, it's not. You're literally stalking her, dude. Anyway, let me actually check my Tamagotchi thing, because I actually had a very long break in between right there, so, whoops. What's the most effective way of training? Deadlift. I don't know. That's crazy, apparently. Okay. I don't know. I gotta get more. I gotta exercise, period. But, one of my buddies, like, this is when I was, I went on vacation to Vegas a few months back. Actually, I guess it's been a little, well, yeah, only a few months back. And we're all sitting in the pool, and he's like, man, you got the, he's telling me, like, he's like, you know, you actually have the physique to probably do, like, powerlifting. And I'm like, because, like, I guess broad shoulders. And I'm like, huh. I'm just imagining myself, like, can I really do that? I guess I wouldn't know unless I try, right? We meet again.
Oh, it's you again. You seem to show up wherever I go. Maybe we're connected somehow. Not that I want to be connected with the dude. Ah, you were at Matsushita Diner too, weren't you?
Yeah? Why?
Wait. What's this called again? Rendezvous?
What?
No, that's not it. A fleur-de-lis.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
I have no idea.
I almost have it. It's right at the back of my uvula.
Can I chokeslam him?
I'd actually love to see that. To see the image of her just reaching up and somehow slamming him down to the ground. But it is bothering me because I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Damn it, I don't know, he's making me dumb now.
I totally crashed and burned today. All because this thing caused a misunderstanding.
That wasn't the issue.
Meeting the parents is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I wanted to calm my nerves a bit. But I'm definitely gonna get his approval next time we meet.
That's some real positive thinking.
Huh, damn right. If you aren't in it to win it, you've already lost.
Maybe you could learn something from him, Ryuki.
Don't even suggest it.
But I was basically told that I'm useless just 3 days ago. Can't say it doesn't sting after hearing it so many times. As you know, I met Kizzy 2 days ago at Matsushita Diner. When I saw her, it was love at first sight. I tried to get her attention. When Kizzy left the diner, I followed her. When she boarded a train, I spent all my money to get on the same one. When she went in the girls' bathroom, I followed her.
Ryuki, cuff it.
But decided not to go inside. Even though she kept ignoring me, I never gave up trying to talk to her. And finally, in Yoyagi Park, she acknowledged me. Kizzy finally decided to accept my love.
I told him it was acceptable to be strictly friends.
So, you gave in.
You set a bad precedent there.
However, I believe you promised you would be more serious about your job search. I do not associate with those who do not work, let alone be friends with them.
Yeah, but I was here yesterday, so...
It was indeed helpful of you to play with the children. However, that does not conclude your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're destined to be together, Kizzy. I want to stay by your side.
This guy, guys, I just don't know what to say about him. Like, I don't think there's anything gonna be, like, strictly, like, evil about him or, like, bad, but I don't know.
Remember how I said I got fired from my cleaning job? The place I worked was Horodori Institute.
What?
I actually used to be a thief. I was so good at lockpicking, they called me the master of unlocking. I used my skills to borrow valuables. Many times. I've gone clean, of course. I got arrested, did my time, and I haven't stolen anything since. I was so stupid back then. And I honestly regret it from the bottom of my heart. But Chikara Horodori, the director, found out about my criminal record. And he fired me. He told me, a person who falls to those depths can never rise again. Damn it. It's just not fair. I've been working hard since I got out of jail. That's why I was like that back at the diner, by the way. To be honest, I was debating whether I should just kill myself. That's when an angel appeared before me.
Me?
That's right, Kizzy. You. I felt saved. I wanted to give it my all and live again. You saved my life.
Leon, please tell me one thing.
Anything!
You have not stolen a single thing since you were released?
Yeah. Of course I haven't.
So you haven't used your lockpicking skills either?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, hold on! Don't tell me you broke into someone's house!
No, that's not wrong, but it's wrong. It's true that I opened a lock and broke in somewhere, but I wasn't committing a crime.
Okay, I mean, he already broke the promise, but if he did it for good, I don't know. It is interesting to see to hear that he worked for the Institute. Although I do find it funny that Chikata's like, you know, it's not good that you were a criminal. Dude, what about what you did? You escaped from the country until things died down, and then you came back. You know, a little hypocritical much?
My name, Leon, is spelled L-I-E-N. In French, Leon means bond, just like Kizuna means bond in Japanese. Well, how about it? That's destiny, right?
Sounds like a bit of a stretch.
I agree.
The thing is, last night...
Last night?
You broke into a house?
No, not a house. I guess I have to say it. I broke in to Horodori Institute.
What?
Oh, but like I said, it wasn't a crime. It was for an investigation. I was helping the police.
The police.
Strange. I didn't hear anything about that.
Maybe it was unrelated to the HB case.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horodori Institute. But in the end, we didn't find anything. So I didn't take anything either. Please believe me.
Wait, who asked you to do this investigation?
I can't tell you that. It's supposed to be a secret.
Secret? You just told us the whole thing.
Anyway, I just want you to know I didn't do anything illegal. At all.
Very well. I will trust you, Leon.
Oh, thank you! You really are an angel, Kizzy! Oh, crap. I forgot to mention something important. I should have said this earlier, Kizzy. The order was supposed to be the other way around, but here it goes. Kizzy, please marry me.
Wait a minute. Is that?
I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper someday. That's my dream.
Not an engagement ring, but an engagement shoe.
I bought them using my entire life savings. Please, accept.
I cannot accept that. We would need to have a relationship for an adequate amount of time first.
What?
Kizzy?
You mean you'll date me?
No, that is not what I meant by relationship. I meant that we would need to spend time together as friends.
How long? How long? Hey, how long would we need to be friends?
Well... 5 years... No, perhaps 6. If after 6 years you still feel the same way, then...
Okay, got it. Then I'll take good care of this for 6 years.
What? Seriously? What if you lose them? Or break them?
Hey, I have a good idea.
Oh?
There. I put the glass slippers in there. And the letters. I wrote out how I feel now in one of the letters. And in the other...
I have written how I currently feel in that letter.
This is a time capsule. We'll bury it here, then dig it out 6 years from now. If you still feel the same way as what's written in the letters in 6 years...
Yeah, then you'll accept the shoes. Right, Kizzy?
Yes, then... perhaps.
Huh. You know, that is kinda romantic.
I didn't know you had this sort of side to you, Ryuki.
Okay, I'm burying it now. I can't wait. 6 years!
6 years is a pretty long time. You sure you're still gonna feel the same way?
Of course, my love is eternally undying.
Huh? Kizuna, what's wrong?
Oh, that again.
What?
You know how dogs pee when they get excited? It's kinda like that.
I don't get it.
Just watch.
Let us begin. Start the music! And gum on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be whole.
That was so fun!
Oh man.
I thought so 2 days ago, too. You really are good at dancing, Kizuna.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was seriously amazing.
Well, I need to get going now.
Yeah, see you later.
Have a nice day.
Good luck with the investigation.
So was there a significance of that leaf falling from the tree? And I am really surprised at the number of musical scenes that this game has. Even if that was just a repeat of, the one we saw earlier, but still, okay. I'm literally expecting a lot more now. I can't wait to see what else is happening. And I guess it's kind of cool that they mentioned this whole thing about 6 years. So obviously, when we go back to the present, maybe something's actually up with Lian and Kizuna. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. Alright. let's go and why did we need to go to the department store again? Was it to speak with oh my god, what was his name? Like Enda's son. My god. Starts with an S, right? Is it Shoma? My god, my memory is terrible. He said it's possible he's at the Ferris wheel, I guess.
Oh, Mr. Ryuki. What are you doing here? Here to see me on stage, perhaps? Sorry, but I won't be performing today.
He isn't. Oh.
Actually, I'm here to talk to Shoma.
To Shoma?
Why am I on a Ferris wheel with you?
Aren't you having fun?
I would be if you weren't here.
Ryuki, Shoma is actually responding to the conversation this time. This is proof that the chastity belt of his heart is loose. If you shove yourself in there, he just might open up.
Could you please not phrase it like that?
That was terrible, Tama. Like, don't say, oh, chastity belt, and just shove yourself in there. Ugh, God. I hate coming to this place just because of the stupid music. But, you know, I guess it is what it is.
Ryuki, why don't you try jumping off?
No.
Simple, you know, reply and answer, you know, like, jump off. Nah. Okay. I don't know why the hell she would even suggest that, but here we are. Okay, he's sitting in front of me. What can we ask him? I guess we can talk more about his robot.
That robot you showed me the other day was really cool. If you're that skilled, I'm sure you've gotten offers from lots of companies.
Not really. I'm nothing special. I'm just really into robots.
But even an amateur can tell that robot was filled with impressive technology. And the one-wheel design is beautiful.
Well, I knew it had to run on one wheel for sure. It was really hard getting the self-stabilization feature working with the one-wheel design. Like, major electronics companies make one-wheel robots to show off their advanced tech.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what's really great about my robot is its load capacity. It doesn't look like it, but it can easily carry up to 45 pounds. And I want to upgrade it more so it can carry double that.
I see.
I know you don't really care.
Looks like it won't go the way it did last time.
I guess flattery won't get us anywhere.
I thought just maybe it was helping a little bit. At the same time, Ryuki could have been a little bit more expressive and reciprocating, you know, instead of saying, oh yeah, that's nice, oh cool, no. Like, you know, interact more, like invest more into the conversation, you know? Oops, I'm about to drop my phone.
I told you before, she's just a classmate. We're not friends, and I don't know much about her. Supposedly she's attending school from her house near the harbor, but I guess her permanent address is in our school district or something. That's why she goes to the same school as me.
So you do know a lot about her.
No! That doesn't mean anything! Not like I'm even slightly interested in that uggo.
Well,
He really is a kid, huh?
I don't want to talk about my dad. I told you before. I don't even want to think about him. What lie?
You said the hidden message in Bats 490 pointed to Horodori Institute, but that's not true, is it? Can you tell me why you lied, and where the actual location is?
Truth is, I never decoded it.
What?
I wanted everyone to think that I did. I wanted the attention, so I lied. Are we done now? Don't talk to me anymore.
that got a reaction. He's probably lying right now. His chastity belt wasn't loose after all.
If you're going to say it that way, you at least have to add the "of his heart" part. Anyway, I guess I'll have to talk about something else to get him to loosen up.
Yeah, okay. At the same time, does he really want to talk about Komeiji more? I highly doubt that's going to be the case, but... So wait a minute, so he just thought about the Horodori Institute just to say, like, whatever? Or, like, what made him choose that particular location just to get attention, you know? Maybe it really was just something, came to mind. I don't know.
Will you cut it out already? I don't want to talk about my dad. I already told you! I hate him! Happy now? I hate him so much, I didn't even want to say it out loud.
But you were with him earlier.
I was here alone at first, then Dad came. He wanted to make up.
Make up?
Dad and I are fighting. I ran away from home yesterday.
You ran away from home?
My friends made fun of me.
How is that related to your dad?
Because it's my dad's fault for being so pathetic. Pull yourself together. Show me how cool you can be on TV. That's what I said to my dad. Then...
I bring smiles to the audience. If I can do that, I don't care if I get mocked. That's what it means to be an entertainer.
When he said that, I blurted out, "That's why Mom got sick of you and left." Dad turned bright red, and...
Then why don't you just leave too?
That's why I left the house.
Huh. Man, it's rough. I mean, I think for me nowadays especially, like after losing my father earlier this year, it's kind of gotten to me where, like, it bothers me when I see other individuals that I know or friends, family, whatever it may be, and they're not close to their parents, or their fathers, And it kind of gets me because it's like, man, please, for the love of God, try making up. Try, getting back to a normal sense of like a normalcy. I understand it's not feasible for a lot of families, and it could be because fathers or parents are abusive, or just terrible outright, but then like people saying like they don't like them because like, oh, they embarrass them, or oh, they do this, they do that, like something petty, it bothers me, because not to get mushy, but I miss my father a lot. Every day I think about him. So it's like, please, don't take them for granted. Be with them, spend time with them, and if things can truly be fixed, fix it. I don't want to talk about that right now. Whatever. I should have said yes, but screw it. I just want to see what this notification is here. What martial art are you good at? None. Oh, is capoeira? That's the one that they do in Bob's Burgers. Apparently that's loving. Okay. Alright, so let's see what else we can learn from Shoma here.
Do you think I could like someone like him? Stupid old comedian who gets clowned on all the time. He barely ever goes on TV either. And when he does, it's always some ridiculous thing like getting piping hot Odin shoved into his mouth. The day after he goes on air, I always get made fun of by my friends. I hate it. I'm sick and tired of it.
Shoma, maybe, just maybe, those little douchebags are not your friends. Yeah, of course, there's friends are gonna like maybe tease each other a little bit, whatever, but if they're constantly on your ass from day one and no matter what the hell you do or what your family does, they're not your friends. Simple as that.
I told you, I hate him. Everything about him. I hate how much he drinks and how he acts so cocky and stubborn when he's drunk. He talks about all these big dreams that he can never achieve. When he sobers up, he remembers what he did when he was drunk and squirms under the blankets. Isn't that sad? It makes me hate him even more. The way his nose hair is always sticking out, the way he wipes his face with sanitary napkins, his stupid, awful singing in the bathtub. Everything about him is creepy, awful, and pathetic. I hate him!
For hating someone so much, he sure pays him a lot of attention.
They say there's a fine line between love and hate.
It's no good. Shoma won't open up no matter what I bring up.
Looks like we won't get through with the orthodox method.
That means...
We'll have to try our luck with his father.
Boy, I'm glad you invited me on the Ferris wheel too. Thank you.
Our objective is still to unlock Shoma's chastity belt.
You're still going on with that?
It would be tough to question Komeiji about tricky subjects if Shoma was nearby. That's why you invited him here, right?
Yeah, but...
Now that I think about it, we rode this Ferris wheel together 2 days ago. Well, Mr. Ryuki, it seems like your investigation is going around in circles. So, what is it you wanted to talk about? If it's about the case, there isn't much else to say.
It is cute when Tama just finds this stuff absolutely hilarious, but man, that was a bad, stupid pun or joke. Oh my god.
So, when are you jumping off?
I am not jumping off.
She's really adamant about that, huh? Jeez, Tama, calm down a little bit. I love how, like, we have to be on the Ferris wheel. Like, it's like, step into my office. Let's go for a ride. What are the questions here about Shoma's lie, about Komeiji himself? Why are you wearing your stage outfit when you're at... That is actually interesting. Why are you wearing that?
This is the only outfit I have right now. I actually have another set of personal clothes, but I ruined those 2 days ago. But this bow tie, that'll be fine as long as I have this. Isn't it nice?
Shoma bought it for you, didn't he?
That's right. Even if I only have one set of clothes. I can wear this or take it off depending on how I'm feeling, and wow. It's as if I changed into a completely different outfit.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oops, it would be terrible if I lost it, so I'd better put it back on. This tie, Shoma chose it for me so I could really shine on stage. When I wear it, it feels like Shoma is cheering me on. It gives me strength. It's my most precious treasure.
That's really sweet. I mean, it is also a little sad that he only has one pair of clothes. It's like, well, dude, you made it seem like, you know, you're still somewhat well known, and you'd imagine you have something. Or maybe he just didn't save anything when he was still, like, at his peak, I guess. But so be it. Let's talk about himself.
I used to be a real big shot back when I was known as the Quiz King, remember? But I let it get to my head, and as soon as I became a comedian, things flipped completely. There was no hope for me to move up in the world. My wife got sick of me and left. I've been raising my boy alone ever since, and yet... Not at all. I'm proud of being a comedian. At the same time, I'm not proud of my lack of success. I put Shoma through so much hardship. It's inexcusable.
So he knows that his actions and, I guess, his career or lack of one is making it hard on Shoma. So he's not, like, aloof to it. He seems like a caring father. I mean, from what I can tell, Unless the game's going to decide to throw God knows what at me later on, but I don't know. It just, maybe I'm just being mushy again. I don't know. After some careful consideration, I told Mr. Komeiji that it's highly unlikely Shoma lied about the message hidden in Bats 490.
Shoma lied?
Yes.
I see. I don't know much about that hidden message thing, but Shoma is a good boy. He wouldn't lie for no reason. I know that's not that convincing coming from his father, but he must have had a reason to lie. I have no idea. I can't really talk to him right now myself. I'm sure you're aware, but I got in an argument with Shoma yesterday.
What is that?
Shoma made it for me when he was little, but yesterday he ripped it up and threw it away. It was really important to me. I want to make up, but he...
It must be difficult considering how things are now.
It's all my fault. The argument only happened in the first place because of my lack of success. Mr. Ryuki, there is something I'd like to talk to you about.
What is it?
No, never mind. Please forget it.
What was that about?
It sounded like you wanted to tell me something important.
Hey, Ryuki, why don't you try wink syncing with him?
Yeah, I'll try taking a peek.
At this point, I'm worried that he's not telling us whatever, because I'm getting a major death flag coming from him. Like, oh yeah, don't worry about it, and then he's gonna be the next victim. Like, oh, now we'll never know what he wanted to tell us. Either way, let's see what's under this wink sync.
Hey, asshole, I know you're in there. Deadline on the payment passed a long time ago. Cough it up, you bastard!
It's the loan sharks again. A different set of guys came by yesterday, and the day before that. I've been borrowing from so many different places, I don't know who's who anymore. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? I can't talk to the police about it.
So, he's borrowed money from a lot of people.
He must have been in real trouble if he even got involved with loan sharks.
But why can't he talk to the police about it?
Don't tell me.
Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions.
Komeiji, you wouldn't happen to be struggling with debt, would you?
What? How did you...
I knew it.
That's what you wanted to tell me, right? Why can't you get the police involved? Is it because you're buying and selling on the black market?
What are you talking about? I would never do something like that.
I tried asking Komeiji about more questions, but no matter how much I questioned him, he didn't admit to any involvement with the Yakuza. In the end, I was unable to find any clues leading to the key to Shoma's heart. Damn, Kazuma Kiryu. He's scaring him too much. I got no answers from him.
Huh. Shoma isn't here. Where did that boy run off to? We still haven't made up. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryuki. I need to go find Shoma now. So, well, bye for now. Excuse me.
Meiji and Shoma, huh? It's clear that they're both hiding something. Even if we chased them down and asked again, we'd get the same result.
I guess we have no choice. Let's go somewhere else for now.
Yeah, let's.
And we'll definitely be going somewhere else in the next episode, which I think is actually going to be Marble, so look forward to that. That should be fun, seeing one of our good old favorite characters in the last game. I'm taking a quick look around to see if there's anything here that's interesting, which, I mean, I'm doubting it, but still, I just want to double check here. I don't know why the hell I thought there was an F in balloon somewhere. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, is that just a huge typo? And I'm like, no, I just can't see, apparently. Oops. I gotta be careful, like, when I hold X when I'm moving along. You just go super fast. Ugh. It's very disorienting, too. I don't even know why the hell I'm checking this. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. Okay, well, before we actually call it, let me take a quick look at our file. See what anything new we have here. Excuse me. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Excuse me. Let's see, he's 54. He likes status, fame, power, and Kizuna, so it's not like he puts his daughter, like, low in his priorities. I mean, well, she is listed last, but at least she's in there, you know? He dislikes the unemployed, ignorant, rude people, okay, and day drinkers. So basically, he hates Lien. He likes gold. Wait, hold on. How is that a hobby? Gold. Sailing, I can see a hobby. Wine, like maybe wine tasting. Bonsai, animal flossing. What the hell? Okay. He's very good at horse riding and curling and getting spanked. Kinda wish I didn't read that last one. Okay. Besides being the chairman of ION, he is an investor, philanthropist, founder of the Shieda Foundation, and an honorary professor. He funded the reopening of the Horodori Institute. Anything else for people? No? We still got, like, what? 6, 7, 8? Is it 8 more characters we've yet to meet? For 6 years prior? Present, look at that. We still got a good chunk of people we're gonna still see when we play as Mizuki later on, I guess. In terms of the manual, what do we got here? Why? LOL, Uvula. That's Tama, isn't it? Dear God, you know, she's probably one of my favorite characters now in this whole series. Okay. I am intrigued to see how possibly Tama and what's her name? Tama and Aiba can interact well together. I don't know. I'm just really curious about that. What's green? I keep seeing it and it goes away. Oh, the Ferris wheel. But yeah. Anyway, next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will head off to Marble. Oh, and then we'll go to Lemon's Gate. We might see our big-boobed receptionist lady friend. I still remember that joke ending. It was great. Anyway, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Love you all so much, and do not forget to spread that love around. Have a great day.